Okay, here we go. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday.
I can't hear.
Oh, there you go. I always turn yours down so when I'm working, I don't annoy you later on in the day.
Too late.
Dude, doesn't matter. All right. Let's see. We got about 20 seconds here. Just enough time for a scalding hot sip of coffee. I'm right. It wasn't that bad. It was warm, but not terrible. So I switched my cameras, and I don't because, Terry's like, oh, Brock's image is the wrong way. I don't like this look. It looks like I'm stuck in the corner. I guess I could move over a little bit. But then you lose Linda, and I'm blocking the sign. I digress.
Morning
Just talking
show.
to myself over here.
Only on Rock 107 WIRX. Everything that rocks.
Well, good morning. It's the Plan B show, Brock and Kiki.
Hello.
Oh, Friday, hour number 2. We're almost there. We're so close. Honestly, we could just do this break and call it quits, right? That's fine. Get started on the holidays early.
Yeah.
Holiday break early. Let's just kick it off with this because I know we have a lot of fun with this and we talk about getting some time off and everything. But it is a reality, especially for us this year. And a lot of parents out there, for as long as there's been winter break, we do have, starting next week, our daughter does not have school. And I think much like a lot of parents out there, your kids are now not going to the place where they go during the day.
Right.
And it's different.
Right.
It's different. And ours isn't as bad because our jobs my job isn't serious. I guess let me put it this way. My job's not a serious job, so I have a little bit more flexibility. But for other people out there that actually have important things to do, like you, and I mean, you got me. I'm like Mr. Mom. I just get to hang out and I'll get to do all the fun stuff. We're probably going to go to like the museum, hit up the aquarium, Sky Zone for sure. Very excited about the upcoming vacation I have. But man, that's when you think about it, like a week and a half, basically kids are out of school. What are you doing with them then? It's
basically summer break.
Yeah.
So long.
It's a long time to figure out what you're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, again, I know what I'm doing. Aquarium, Dave and Buster's, Sky Zone.
I think a lot of parents just use that as their vacation and they stay home and they do the same things. They either plan a vacation, they go see relatives in other states. They make a road trip out of it. They
But
fly
is that
out
really
somewhere.
A vacation for a parent, though? You know what I mean?
We always get screwed.
Right.
We always get screwed.
So it's not that as we get through this weekend, like this is it. This is her last day of school before she's off until like January 2nd. Wild. Crazy. So I'll be sick of her.
I'm gonna go insane.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Well, for everyone else out there that's dealing with the same thing, hey, we're gonna be fine. Maybe just hide a few more liquor bottles around in strategic places throughout the house to just, when you need to take the edge off because the kids screaming. It's been 5 days of nothing but crafts and cartoons and whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. And two, here's the problem. Santa Claus is coming early during the break, so you can't use the threat of, hey, if you don't shape up, Santa's not coming.
That's going to be
that's going to throw you.
It's going to be a bad deal.
It's like Santa's here, and then you still have a week off, and they got their toys, and they don't care anymore about following protocol. All right. Well, hey, why don't we get to it now that we got things started? Again, welcome to it. We got a stream going. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Show YouTube page. Would love to see you there. Right now, it's time for your morning dump.
It's your morning dump with Brock and Kiki. Trends, tech, Hollywood sleaze, and more.
I'm especially excited for this morning dump, and I'll tell you why, Kiki, because I found a story about a month ago, and I specifically saved it for today, the day before December 21st. Now, why would I save a story for that long and not talk about it? Because it's timing. Comedy is all about timing, okay? It's what it is. It's how you deliver that punchline. It's what you get into. Long story short, tomorrow is the first official day of winter. And people may say, oh my God, what do you mean? Yeah, December, like late December, is technically the first start of winter. And tomorrow, December 21st, is the official first day of winter. We've still been in fall, technically.
No.
Now,
that's wild.
I bring this up because, fellas, this is real. And ladies, too, you need to be aware. This is real life. It's not just a fun little episode from Seinfeld. I was in the pool. I was in the pool. Doctors in the UK are warning men about a medical phenom called winter penis.
Oh, I knew it had something to do with your pee-pee.
It always comes back to that.
Comes back to that.
My little buddy.
Your sausage, your privates.
Now, I bring this up, too, because obviously my favorite day of the year is the first day of summer, because there's also a summer phenomenon called summer penis.
It comes alive again.
Where it shakes off that winter chill and comes out in shorts and a tank top, and it's ready to enjoy. You get a little bit more oomph down there.
Yeah.
So anyway, winter penis, it's real. It's when the temperature drops, soaking the size of your man's down under. It's not just a little bit either. It can shrink up to 50%.
Oh, someone made that so you guys don't feel bad about your small wee-wees. Come on.
It's just some doctor willing to risk his medical
license.
His license,
his cred.
It's like, these women have been getting away for too long saying we got small wieners. Well, now we have proof.
I will call it science.
Winter penis. Experts told Daily Mail it's nothing to worry about. And everything experts should go back to normal. If it doesn't, it's time to see a doctor, or maybe make it a tiny little sweater. How about that? Just a little turtleneck. Some of them already have turtlenecks. Get it?
Gross. Icky.
Little gold chain around that turtleneck. So fellas, just know, don't be hard on yourself. All right, it's completely normal. If you're in northern states where it gets colder, it's the body's way.
It shouldn't be called winter shrinkage. It should be called hibernation.
Winter penis hibernation. Is that what it is?
It goes into its little shell.
And won't come out until spring. I've noticed that there's been sometimes I'll be out doing work, cold, maybe out ice fishing, and it's gone. It's gone. It's just, I'm like, I feel like a Ken doll.
Yeah.
Like you could shoot a laser super close to my body. You're not hitting anything. Nothing. I'm fine. Nothing's getting chopped off. I could be working near a bandsaw with my hips protruding, and I'd be fine. It's gone. It's just gone. And then I think I do a little more self-fluffing this time of year before I maybe see you.
Yeah.
Or before, even if I get out, like, let's say we're sharing the bathroom together.
Yeah.
I might
fluff it out.
Just give it a little slap or two to because it's true. It's true. So, ladies, don't be so hard on your fella this time of year, okay? Don't give any concerning looks or unsatisfied looks. And fellas, don't beat yourself up, because winter penis is a real thing. It's cold, and we're trying our best out there. You ladies don't understand. You got nothing on you that, fluctuates. Fluctuates sizes so much, right?
No,
right.
We sure don't.
Yeah, and then you're all judgy about us down there.
I haven't said a word.
I can tell by your body language.
I'm just sitting here.
Something. Anyway, so winter penis. That's my
Watch
PSA.
out.
But don't worry, folks, or fellas mostly. Ladies, you get what you get. Is summer penis right around the corner. Right around the corner, where I don't
know if that's any better.
Like a big swinging.
It's just sticky.
No, it's just gross
sweaty.
And sweaty.
Honestly, I think I prefer.
You prefer winter penis? Is that what it would be?
Stays out of the way. It's cleaner.
It's cleaner. Honestly, it's not. You're not always trying to get me. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Winter penis. You know what I thought of immediately too when I and it's the title of the stream today. Because in Game of Thrones, like one of the most famous lines.
Oh, it's coming.
Winter is coming.
Right, winter shrinkage
How about
is coming.
Winter penis is coming.
Good for you.
It does kind of look like one of those little. Mine kind of looks like Gollum, like the little, like the little.
Gollum is Lord of the
Goblin
Rings.
guy. They have goblins in there too. It's like the little goblin guy. Kind of looks like that. I digress. What about this? Let's end with this. Train travel making a comeback. More Americans rode Amtrak trains than ever in 2024, with nearly 33 million taking a trip. That's an increase of 15% from 2023. The company is investing big bucks in improved service and expanded routes, and it seems more and more Americans are giving it a try because of comfort and convenience, as well as growing concern about the environment. So it's a more environmental friendly way to travel. You don't need to drive. You're not stuck in traffic.
Right. Or taking a bus. We have done all of the transportations you can think of, probably. Roughly, we have taken a bus from DC.
We've never done hot air balloon
to New York. Well, I will never, because that is wicker. That is hanging out with a massive flame.
Yeah, you got a fireball controlling a wicker basket.
It's flammable. What are we doing?
Yeah,
I'll never do it. I'll go watch hot air balloons.
There's no way to control this thing. What did the pilot just say?
There's
no way.
There's no way to control it. Exactly. It's
we've also
absolutely insane.
We've never done.
But we've taken a bus from DC. DC. I'm talking about like regular transportations. DC to New York.
Submarine.
Crammed as heck. Little stinky. It was just a bus. I don't know. I didn't love it. It was very uncomfortable.
That was a different
smush seating.
That's not like, so I do have a dream of taking like a Greyhound across country.
Oh,
you doing but
did
those
you say
are like
a dream?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought
you haven't experienced it.
No, like, but I think there's something very, very nostalgic. I
don't like it because you can't recline just a little bit. You really can't get comfortable.
See, now you're not thinking of the big, like these big cross country buses. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you can. You're right.
Those are right.
Those bus trips we used to take,
and those are fancy. Those are fancy
buses.
And if because you're doing that, and they make select stops. I think I'd prefer train. Because I'd feel like some guy, like on the Orient Express, like some guy who's moving over to the West Coast during pioneer times. You know what I mean? I'm in my fancy coat and my hat, and I check my watch to see if the train is on time.
Yes,
my pocket watch.
I've taken the train many times. From St. Joe to Chicago, and I love it.
The train you've done is different.
Okay. Okay.
Kiki's ridden a different train. Or wait,
come on, ride a train.
Oh,
ride it.
You're a mother. Stop it.
I'm a mom.
Yeah, you have. You've ridden the train. I don't know how we train. How we switch from this.
For ruining.
Talking about you getting run through. That's. Okay, but anyway, yes, Well,
I've done the big train out of St. Joe, and I've also done like the ones down the way, like Michigan City or whatever.
All
the
those.
South Loop. No, I don't know what's it called. Gosh darn it!
There's so many. It's hard to keep track, and people that know it know it. Same thing like New York. I was so confused when we rode trains in New York.
I prefer train. If I can't afford to fly somewhere, I would love to take a train.
Yeah,
if it's too long for us to drive or whatever, we don't want to drive.
I mean, and some of them that you can go like cross country and stuff with, like they got you can get the sleeping cars, and then they usually got like a bar on there.
I know, and those sound like they're going to be expensive.
You could be robbed by a guy on horseback. That'd be kind of cool. That actually would be a fun little like experience.
Well,
you pay to
what's
go.
The movie? What's the movie? That they did do that. It's a movie.
Well,
and everyone died.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
No,
classic.
not that. No, that one with the robots.
The robots.
And you could pay to experience the Wild West, and it was like legit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
AI
no, that was Westworld or whatever. Yeah, the show.
See, they did that. Everyone died.
Yeah. There was also really hot robot prostitutes in that one.
Yes, there was.
Just keep that in mind, everybody. Anyway, trains making a big comeback.
Nice.
Big comeback.
We've always wanted to look into a train. We're waiting for our daughter to get older. I don't really want to be stuck on a train with a 3.5-year-old.
Yeah, it would be a little tough right now.
Once she can read and she can bring books and like get lost and go read for like a couple hours or something. Yeah. That would be a good time to take a train trip.
Kick rocks. Mommy and daddy need the sleeping car for themselves.
Ew.
Go walk around the train, talk to strangers. Come back in 3.5 minutes. We will be well done by then.
Let's go in the winter.
In the wintertime?
Oh,
I gotcha. Wake up, damn it, we're on the train.
They have those ones that have it's like glass.
Oh, yeah.
I follow it on Instagram, and it's something where it goes up into Canada, and it's a beautiful, like, all glass train.
Oh yeah, there's
you
some
can just see everything.
Well, some of like the old defunct tracks that aren't used for actual purpose other than sightseeing. Oh yeah, there's some beautiful ones. Come on, ride a train.
I feel like it's going to be expensive.
And ride it. Can you put a price on a memory, Kiki?
If it's just riding around.
Come on, ride the train. And ride it. All right, that is your morning dump. We'll be back. Stick around.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camille.
Good morning, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Good morning, Yadavenchi. Good morning, Scott. Hi, Nama. I hope I'm not saying something really inappropriate when I say your name. I'm just going to say hi. Good morning, Trevor. Foxy, BR guys. They're from Brazil. Are you from Brazilian? Or from Brazilian? Are you Brazilian?
Okay?
Are you from Brazil? Are you in there right now? Said I'm using a translator to speak. Interesting. You can just tell this guy loves the sound of his own voice. I do, Nuke and Futz. That's why I got into radio, moron.
What? Where is this happening?
It's just that's on YouTube. You can tell the guy loves the sound. And actually, yeah, I do, because it sounds awesome. Have you heard me talk?
What are you talking about? We talk for a living. We have to talk.
Yeah, moron. I bet you love the smell of your own farts. Actually, everyone does. Everyone loves the smell of their own farts.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Should I do a song? Are we getting trolled?
Nah. Good morning, Hayden, you sucker. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's get right into sports. I was going to do a song, but I can do a song before topic of the day if we need to. So, all right, ready?
On Rock 107 WIRX, everything that rocks.
Grandma. I cannot wait for Happy Gilmore 2. I think it's like 2025.
No, there's Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh my God, we've talked about it before on the show.
We have?
Yes. Again, I know Kiki only half listens to me. You know who always listens? Linda. Thanks, Linda. Yeah, they got a bunch of this cast back and everything. It's gonna be bananas. Probably some new people. I think Eminem is making an appearance in this one. If I'm not mistaken. I'd have to look into it. But anyway, yeah. Happy Gilmore 2. Grandma. Welcome to it. It is the Plan B Show. It's Brock and Kiki. Don't forget we are streaming. Make sure you join us. We're on Facebook. We're on the Plan B Show YouTube page. Subscribe to that for web exclusive content. With that said, let's get to sports. Big weekend of football coming up.
Yeah.
Plan B Morning Show Sports with Brock and Kiki.
All right. Well,
first of all, South Shore.
South Shore,
my
yeah.
God, thank you,
Oh,
Michael.
yeah, going back to...
I was saying South Loop. I was like, whatever. What is the train system?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Yeah.
Michael, you're a saint. South Shore, thank you.
You got that. Thanks for making Kiki sound less dumb
I
when she
was having
talks.
anxiety about that. I was like, what is it called?
I don't know. All right, let's kick off with some college football, college stuff, some other things around the league, and then we will end with what we got going on this week. College football playoffs tonight. Indiana number 10 Indiana taking on number 7 Notre Dame. It's the battle of the Gateway to America state, right? Because isn't that Indiana's thing?
Yeah,
Gateway to America, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got number 10 Indiana, number 7 Notre Dame going head to head, 8 p.m. You can catch full coverage of that full game on Sunny 101.5 starting at 7. Our sister station down there. Should be a great game. Should be a great matchup there. And honestly, kind of an important game as far as rivalry is concerned.
Yeah.
And I know Notre Dame and Indiana,
big game,
don't play a lot. I think this is like the first time they've matched up since like 92,
I know.
however it works.
I don't know.
But I mean, you got 2 teams doing very well from the same state. This could be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Be pretty exciting. Also, it's the college football playoffs Saturday. Number 11 SMU at number 6 Penn State. Number 12 Clemson taking on number 5 Texas at 4. And number 9 Tennessee against number 8 Ohio State at 8 o'clock. So if you are looking for some exciting college football action, they got you, man. They got you. Men's college basketball tonight, Valparaiso at Western Michigan at 1. Saturday, Florida Atlantic taking on number 20 Michigan State, the Spartans on their home turf or court at 2. You can catch that on Cozy FM, by the way, full coverage on that. Wright State at Eastern Michigan at 2, Central Michigan at Arizona at 4, and then Sunday, Purdue Fort Wayne at number 24 Michigan, 1 o'clock. You can catch full coverage on that, 94.9 WSJM at 12:30, and then Limon at Notre Dame at 6 o'clock on Sunday. Catch that on 96.1 WSBT. Full coverage starting at 5:30. Women's college basketball, number 15, Michigan State beat Montana last night, 69-38. Texas Rio Grande Valley beat Eastern Michigan in overtime, 73-66. That's just fun to say. Texas Rio Grande Valley.
Rio Grande.
Good job. Today, number 20 Michigan at Akron at 12. Alabama taking on number 15 Michigan State at 4:30. And Eastern Michigan versus Texas A&M Corpus Christi at 5 o'clock. Hockey action last night. The Blackhawks beat the Kraken 3-1. Tonight, the Montreal Canadiens. Is that kind of a redundant name?
What?
The Montreal Canadiens. Like, obviously, if you're from Montreal, you're Canadian. So calling yourself basically Canadians, Canada Canadians, right?
Getcha.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Montreal, where are you? What are you? Well, I'm Canadian. I'm from Montreal. You know what I mean?
Right. I think it's just more specific.
Well, it's redundant.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I don't know. I don't know, eh?
The Canada Canadians taking on the Red Wings in Detroit at 7 o'clock. Again, that's tonight. Saturday, Blackhawks taking on the Flames at 4, and the Red Wings heading over to Montreal to take on the Canadians at 7 o'clock. I'm not talking basketball because, again, I know and I sound like a broken record, but of course, what?
The only thing I was going to mention with basketball is Reebok named Shaquille O'Neal president and Allen Iverson VP of its basketball division, and now they've put in a multi-year WNBA partnership.
Oh, wow. I love Reebok shoes.
Yeah.
I love Icy Hot.
Now they're authorized footwear supplier for the league.
I put on my Reeboks and I do Shaq things.
So that's cool.
Like sell car insurance and everything else that needs to be sold.
Okay. That actually is not bad.
I know. Shaq's easy to do, though. You just do this. You just drop your voice. And then you talk in third person. Shaq loves basketball. Shaq loves Reebok. Shaq loves lady sports. Actually, I'm kind of getting a Morgan Freeman there. Shaq loves his friend Andy Dufresne.
Okay.
Not the same. Not the same.
I do have one more sports story whenever you're done.
All right, fine. Whenever you're done. This is how I get treated lots of times. It's like, all right, are you done horsing around? Then we got to do serious things. What do you got there? What do you got, Kiki? Hit us with it.
Chief star Patrick Mahomes appears to have
sports.
spent
We'll be back
at
with
least
more.
$100,000 on Christmas gifts for his offensive line. What?
Okay, that's actually nice. I like
Between
that. I thought
T-Swift's bonuses and Patrick Mahomes' gift giving. I mean, how you guys just love to hate good people. I
saw a
guess.
meme real quick. You brought up Patrick Mahomes. I saw a meme the other day, and it was from Bills Mafia. And again, I'm not a Bills Mafia kind of guy. I don't care about the Bills. Josh Allen, I like the guy's a stud, but I'm not a Bills fan by any means. But I did see a meme from Bills Mafia, and it was a photo of Patrick Coors Light Mahomes chewing on that mouth guard like he always does, like an idiot.
Yeah.
And it said the Patrick Mahomes leg limp is right on script.
Oh my gosh.
Because didn't he do this last year? Wasn't he limping around last year? And of course they still won.
Well, he's got weak ankles. It's like someone who's prone to constantly getting their ankles just whiplashed.
You know why? He's always wobbling around because he's drunk on Coors Light.
Oh my God. check out this QB spread. He gave these are the gifts he gave: a Rolex watch, some super cool stylish sunglasses, some cowboy boots, Yeti cooler. I don't know what this thing is. Elite Normatec Elite. I don't know. It looks like some football gear.
Football gear?
What is that?
I don't know, Kiki.
It's like some pants, some sort of cool pant gear.
Yeah.
Oh, recovery boots. That's what they are. The recovery boots for your legs. What
Mahomes
a thoughtful gift.
So that was from Mahomes to his line, or is that Kelsey?
Yeah, Yeti cooler Oakley. So here's a Lucci's boots, recovery boots, and a Rolex. That's cool.
Wait, so I thought you said Kelsey. So this is what Kelsey got him, or this is what Mahomes?
No, Mahomes got his entire offensive line.
What did Kelsey get him? He just
bright smile.
No. You led the story by saying Travis Kelce.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
did I
you
say
did.
Travis Kelce?
You did.
I'm literally reading it. It says Chiefs star Patrick Mahomes appears to have spent at least $100,000 on Christmas gifts.
99%
You're
sure.
having a brain aneurysm.
Your brain is bleeding.
You're having a stroke.
No, I am 99.9% sure you said we'll play the tapes back.
We'll play
Either
the
way.
tapes back. Regardless, I meant QB.
Old Patty
QB, Patrick Mahomes.
Patty Coors Light Mahomes got his lineman, which he should, because they make him look like an all-star.
Yep.
Anyway.
It's pretty cool.
Let's talk about some other games. That is very nice. I think that's great when quarterbacks do that, because the linemen are it's a thankless job. No one's buying lineman jerseys. You know what I mean? They're buying the quarterback jerseys, but if they didn't have the lineman, the quarterback would get his head ripped off by, Ndamukong Suh or whoever. So nice job. Patty Mahomes did something nice, and he's faking that leg limp. Tomorrow, noon game, Chiefs taking on the Texans. Speaking of your Chiefs, that should be a pretty good game. Chiefs, Texans. I believe Mahomes is playing. Or is he out? It says he's how long does he need to sell this limp? Of course, he's just getting some rest in for the last part of the season. God, it's scripted. I hate it. God, I hate it.
Scripted. Shut up. Don't you sound like a conspiracy theorist.
Another big game coming up tomorrow. Saturday game, Ravens and Steelers. That should be a good one. Sunday, Giants and Falcons. Cardinals, Panthers. Eagles, Commanders, these are all, again, Sunday games. Rams and Jets. By the way, we have yet to sit down as a family and watch Aaron Rodgers' Enigma. We need to.
Gross. Pass. Look, hard pass.
You don't understand.
I'll go to bed early before I watch that.
You don't understand Rodgers. You don't appreciate him.
Did he produce it himself by himself? Because he fired the whole crew?
Probably.
It's just him. The other credits are going to say, exit a producer. Aaron Rodgers. Me. It's just going to say, me.
Hold on. You got it wrong. You got it all wrong. He doesn't fire anyone. He gets people fired.
Okay.
Wildly different. That way he's not the bad guy, okay? He didn't fire his head coach.
Bad guy.
No. He's an enigma.
Everyone hates him.
He's an enigma.
It's going to be the lowest viewership ever on that.
I will never hate Aaron. Believe me, I'm going to watch it. I will never hate Aaron Rodgers.
He's the worst.
He gave us 16 amazing years. He gave us a Super Bowl. He gave us MVP caliber play. I have been.
Then he turned. But he's just
I blame Olivia Munn. I really do.
I do,
and
too.
I know she's gone through some stuff recently. I'm not saying, but she was a little too wild and got him into a different mind space.
She's kind of a jerk too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'll never forget her little Kanye moment on stage when Taylor Swift won an award and she gave it to her, and then she was like, you have to thank me first or something. I don't know, some weird thing that she thought was funny. She has that dry humor that comes across. It's just she's rude and she's
I think she also is part of the reason why John Mulaney continued doing drugs and cheated on his wife, because that clearly wasn't planned.
Yeah.
They have two babies together now, but I don't think that was planned.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So if Aaron was good before, then Munn must have ruined it.
Once again. But yes, let's focus on the real thing.
Mean.
Aaron Rodgers is an enigma, and everyone should watch it. And we're going to watch it as a family.
Oh, we are not.
We're going to sit on the couch.
He isn't even a Packer anymore. This
Doesn't
ain't
matter.
like
He will always be a
Packer situation.
He was giving props to the Packer fans the other day for the Seattle game, because there were so many Packers fans that you could hear.
Of course, because he's lonely and he's trying to get in touch with his
Aaron
fans
Rodgers
again.
Is lonely.
Nobody likes him.
He's probably got a different hot lady every single night. He's hucking footballs, high on ayahuasca.
He's crying in his pillow.
How dare you?
He has sad tissues next to his bed.
How dare you? How dare you?
Not happy.
We should take those tissues and make another Aaron Rodgers. All right, that's what we should do.
Clone him.
Aaron Rodgers.
That's what we need. More of that.
Yeah, the enigma that is ayahuasca.
Would he
Rodgers.
be a better person? Care about people?
No, I don't want to. I don't want him to be any different. I want him to be exactly who he is. I digress. Jets, Rams going on. Eagles, Commanders, Bengals, Browns, Titans, Colts. These are all matches up. Vikings and Seahawks. Go Seahawks. Patriots and Bills. That should be I think a slaughtering, because the Patriots are just. Jags and Raiders. Again, that's a game that doesn't really matter. Dolphins 49ers should be an interesting game. That's a rivalry there.
Yep.
Cowboys and Bucks going on Sunday night. Unfortunately, Packers don't play until Monday Night Football. But the good part is it goes into Christmas Eve, which I'm going to be hungover either way on Christmas Eve. So that show will be interesting. That's Monday. One I forgot to, because I wanted to end with this, just to be fair, because we do host the Lions here on WIRX. Bears, Lions, Sunday at noon.
Dang.
You can catch full coverage, full coverage starting at noon on there. So Lions, Bears.
A lot of friends watching this game together.
Yeah.
That are rivalry.
That are rivals there.
A lot of Bears fans, a lot of
Lions
fans in the area.
Yep.
I know several friend groups that have both.
Clearly, the Bears, they're done. They don't have a snowball's chance in hell. They were officially eliminated from the playoffs.
Right.
However, this is a NFC North rivalry.
Street cred.
Street cred, absolutely. I don't think the Bears are going to take this one lying down, but even though that being said, they are just a mess over there. And I think even if they want to try and put something together, I don't think they can do it.
Gotcha.
I don't think they can do it.
I don't think they can do it.
So I got a feeling Lions, especially after coming off that they played a good game against the Bills, but they did lose. And when you have the success that they're having, you come in, you get that many points scored on you, you can kind of mess with your head. All right. Jared Goff took some hits, so we're going to see what happens. Lions, Bears. Are the Lions going to put their foot down and be like, all right, hey, the Bills thing, we should have had that. We tightened some things up. Maybe Dan Campbell won't kick an onside kick with 13 minutes left and three timeouts left when the game is that close. If it is that close, whatever. We'll see. But I think the Lions got this one. Don't forget, though, full coverage starting at noon right here, WIRX. Don't miss out.
Right here.
Right here. And also, everyone, take time today to watch Enigma, the Aaron Rodgers story.
Or Touchdown Holiday.
Oh, my God.
With a story about the Chiefs. You know what? I can't even watch it. It's on Apple Plus. Who the hell has Apple Plus?
Swifties. And
so random.
You know what you're going to hear if you turn that on? Off in the distance. All right.
I want to say something real quick. Michael said Reebok is now making ironing board covers for the WNBA.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
It's not right.
Fantastic,
Still
Michael.
funny.
All right. That's your sports. We'll be back.
Rock 107 WIRX.
All right.
Oh, shoot. Funny.
He did have another one, too. Rodgers is always a Packer. He's just now he's packing perks. Yeah, I got them Percocets. My knee. And just like Brett Favre. That's true. The Rodgers-Favre similarities, the only thing that I don't think I could handle is if, for some reason, Rodgers went to the Vikings. I would be just heartbroken. And I don't think Rodgers ever will.
Mm-hmm.
I think Favre was almost a little bit more what's the word? Arrogant, maybe at that point, where he's like, yeah, I'm going to go to an NFC North rival team to play my team. I don't know if Rodgers will do that. I think Rodgers is just going to hang up his cleats soon, and maybe this season, maybe next season. I don't know if I could sit through or if fans are going to want to sit through another season of Rodgers because, look, they had all the tools and they couldn't bring it together at this point. So we'll see. And I still wouldn't think he's 100%. You know what I mean? But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But I don't ever see him going to an NFC North team. Let's see. Oh, Hayden said, going to be on vacation for the rest of the year. So if I don't hop on here next week, Merry Christmas. Hey, no worries. If numbers will probably be down because everyone's going to be doing different things.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Enjoy your vacation. No, I do not have Kelsey on the brain. How dare you? I actually did. The other day, I was doing a little last-minute holiday shopping over at Wally World, my favorite place. Swung by the clearance aisle. They had some good things in there. Nothing that I needed, but always appreciate a good deal. But I was in the book section looking for coloring books for Kiki.
Oh, you know what? It's relaxing.
And they did. They had, well, obviously now you can get, there's a Taylor Swift. I mean, it's everywhere. There was a Rolling Stones Taylor Swift edition. There was a Taylor Swift coloring book. There was a little golden book, Taylor Swift little golden book.
I know.
And then also this, I don't know who made it, but it was like a getting or Who Am I, Travis Kelce, but it was kind of like a caricature with a big head and his body. And then also right behind it, Who Am I, Taylor Swift. My God, the people that are making money off this is just insane. Yeah. It's everywhere. I'm going to play one quick song. We'll do Greta Van Fleet, and then we'll get into the topic of the day. that's cool. But anyway. God, it feels good that it's Friday. Feels so nice. My post on that ice fishing forum is still blowing up.
La la la.
La 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 la. Somebody got any crazy plans for the weekend? Huh?
Do we?
No, I was asking anybody else. We don't. We got all family stuff going on. We're going to be running around to a bunch of grandparents' houses. I'm going to try and get some ice fishing done. Oh, hey, speaking of gifts from quarterbacks, Cincinnati Bengals QB Joe Burrow gifted his offensive lineman authentic Japanese katana swords.
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
Each sword comes with its own story from certain towns or battles. That's badass. I love Showtime Joe. I really do. Joe Burrow is awesome. I like him. He's done all right. Unfortunately, Cincinnati's not the best place to go, being a young quarterback getting drafted there. Katana sword. That's so funny. All right.
Okay.
38 seconds. If you're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. This my shit. Gwen Stefani. You know what I'm talking about?
Sorry, I'm trying to just check some emails before we go.
I saw a great thing. I'll save it on air just because that reminded me of it. It'll be a fun one, guys. It'll be fun. All right. Oh yeah, topic of the day. God, I forgot to bring that up. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Rocks.
Okie dokie. Good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Show. Brock, Kiki.
Hello.
Don't forget to join us. We're streaming. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Show YouTube page. Get in on the fun. We'll be on for the next 15 minutes or so. Love to see you on there. And sorry, usually I tell the people on the stream what it is as a reminder of what the topic is. We'll get to that in a second. But you have to invent a new holiday tradition for everyone. What is it? We'll get to that in a second. But I did think of something I saw the other day, and I thought it was hilarious. Because if you listen to the show at all, Kiki half listens to me, mostly because, one, I'm a dum-dum. I just say dumb things. I talk for I make noise for the sake of making noise sometimes, so I get it. So she's learned through all of our years of being together to kind of half listen. And she has, I think you have keywords maybe you listen for that will tell you I need to pay attention. Things like fire, fireworks, fishing,
Riley.
things that'll make you go, well, hold on, he's saying something here. I need to make sure I pay attention to this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I saw a meme the other day and I thought it was hilarious. And it was a guy and he said, sometimes when we're at a restaurant, I will put my phone down while my wife is on hers and just look around like I'm some neglected husband.
Oh my god.
It's the funniest thing. And I'm like, I can relate because lots of times you're at a restaurant, you check your phone. It's not like some couples do it. And hey, I'm not here judging, but some couples will just sit and scroll the whole time. There's not a conversation. Right. We don't do that. But I think it is funny though. And very relatable because then you just make the wife look bad. All right. And you're just that neglected husband and you just got your old hag of a wife who just spends all her time on her phone.
Anything to do with you.
And I just thought that was hilarious.
That is funny.
I'll just beat my wife to putting our phones down and just look around like a neglected husband. Fantastic.
Sad puppy.
Sad puppy. All right. Hey, let's get to it. It's time for your excuse me, topic of the day. You have to invent a new holiday tradition for everyone. What is it? Now, this is tough because I'm trying to think of just other ones that we have. And I think there's a few traditions that, I grew up with, setting milk and cookies out. We always did that. Or, waiting on the staircase before going down to get the presents, right? We always had to wait till mom and dad were set up and everything like that. Certain movies, some people have holiday movie traditions like, Christmas Eve, we watch this. And so there's some definitely ingrained ones and any weird ones. Did you guys have any like traditions that you can think of?
No, not outside of like food, really.
Yeah.
We always did, like, my mom always made a breakfast casserole.
Yeah.
And we'd have to eat that first before we could open presents, and it was brutal.
Yeah.
But also we would do that's usually when like family came over, the rest of the family when we were a little bit older.
Yeah.
When we weren't living at home, she would do that. But otherwise, no, Christmas cookies, I remember making a lot of different Christmas cookies with my mom. And that was really it.
Nothing that really sticks out.
Nothing.
Though.
Yeah. No, pretty normal, as far as just like, the stockings and presents and Christmas tree decorating was kind of a big deal. Yeah. My mom would let us do whatever we wanted, which was really fun.
On the tree?
Yeah.
Oh.
She would even she would let us pick out like different decorating items. Like we'd get like the tinsel. The tree was ugly as heck.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. It sounds terrible. Yeah.
Really random, very personable
Grandma,
ornaments and tinsel everywhere.
Grandma Bev was one piece at a time.
Oh, I can see that.
That makes 100% perfect sense. If you knew my Grandma Bev, you'd understand. Yeah, you just
might as well be toilet paper in the tree. We were just flinging
handfuls.
Them.
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare to clean up, but I like it.
It was fun. Yeah.
I think so. Hear me out. I don't know how you make this a tradition, or maybe we normalize it, where Christmas morning, when everyone's opening gifts, it's okay to maybe have a little bit of
what
liqueur in the
coffee.
If we normalize or make it a holiday tradition where everyone, mostly the fathers, mostly the dads, get to start the day a tall, cool Budweiser, maybe to start Christmas Day off.
You can just do that anyways. It doesn't need to be part of a tradition.
Well,
don't make your day drinking into a tradition. So you feel better about yourself.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a tradition now, I don't look like
you.
Yeah.
And we'll just all silently judge you.
And that's what I want.
Because
so I think
it's not even 9 a.m. and you're drinking a tall, cold Budweiser.
I just think if we make it a tradition, then it's not as bad. And this is once a year type deal. You can make it a new
tradition.
This is a once a year type deal.
Traditionally, Dad has a course of, a Bud Light or a
your
Bailey's
beer of choice, whatever it may be.
Choice, and that's called tradition.
Yeah. Just
daughter.
A whiskey on the rocks at 8:00 in the morning.
Yeah,
right?
He's not crazy. It's tradition.
It's tradition. All right, so there's mine. There's mine.
My goodness.
Holiday drinks in the morning for Dad. I think that's fair. Look, I was up late the night before putting together presents. Well, Mom was upstairs sleeping, being a bum. And I got to make sure it looks like saying I got to eat that cookie, drink a little bit of that milk. Anyway, actually, you feel bad for Santa who has the houses that he's hitting in the morning after that milk's been sitting out in that warm room all day.
Oh,
probably curdled a little bit.
Gross.
Yeah.
Well,
give you a little tummy
ache.
He'll
be okay.
He'll be all right. He can handle it. Let's see. You have to invent a new holiday tradition for everyone. What is it? Eric said Super Bowl Sunday and Monday are declared a national paid holiday. I guess that counts.
What is it?
New holiday tradition. Said Super Bowl Sunday and Monday are after.
Oh, yes.
Are declared a national paid holiday.
I agree. He's creating a new holiday, essentially.
Matt said Drinktivus and Eativus. During the holidays, if a person says either to another person and said person answers with either word, those two people now go share a drink or meal together, regardless of religious followings or whatever, and get to know something about each other. That's nice. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very positive. Brings everyone together during the holiday times. Michael said SpaghettiOs Jello. So are you saying spaghetti-o flavored Jello? That's your answer, Michael?
Ugh.
That's disgusting.
He's trying to kill us.
That sounds gross. That sounds gross. Actually, I never liked the what's the Jello mold with the fruit in it. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's that Jello.
Jello fruit cake? No,
not fruitcake. No, it's the mold
fruit
that
Jello.
Yeah,
fruit.
where
I get what you're saying.
You know, it's in like a bundt pan, and then they just throw fruit in there, and that was always gross. Did you see Nick's? No jelly roll Hanukkah. No jelly rollica.
No jelly rollica.
I think he doesn't want us to play jelly roll
we can
on
also,
that day.
Our boss said something the other day. He said, "Happy Hanukkah."
What about Amy? No internet electronics for a day.
Oh, I like that.
So on the holidays?
Every holiday,
phones are off.
Family time.
I like that.
I like that too.
That would be good.
I like Trevor's tradition. He said his wife and him get each other a Christmas ornament every year that reminds them of the year, like a joke or like a trip they went on.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
How nice is that?
Yeah,
it's just like memories year after year.
Yep.
I like that. I want to do that.
All right,
thank you.
We could do that.
That's cool.
Let's see. Corey said bumps under the mistletoe. Attaboy, Corey.
Oh my God.
little. Oh, it's snowing under the mistletoe, if you know what I mean. We're hitting the slopes under the mistletoe.
Tim said it's not a new tradition to me, but I watch Fight Club every Easter.
Okay, interesting.
Makes a great tradition.
Yeah. That's I don't know why. Does that put you in the Easter spirit? Just in case that just in case the Easter bunny starts getting fresh. Tim or Hayden commented. He said, "I have to watch Harold and Kumar go to White Castle on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day every year." So that's a fun one. Yeah, I guess everyone could do that.
We do watch like a lot of shows. I think that's a common tradition with holidays is like watching, like with Easter, you like to read this book. It's like a child's Bible story time.
Right.
You like to read the story of, of Easter, basically.
Yeah.
Of Easter.
Yeah. The Easter story.
The Easter story.
Had a girl. You obviously don't pay attention when I do that.
Anyways, and then we do have a couple of movies we always watch with Hoobie Halloween for Halloween.
Yeah.
That's our scary movie.
Yep.
And then Christmas we like what is this?
We got
A Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story.
That's the one that we like to watch.
Yeah.
On
National
Christmas
Lampoons.
Eve.
Yeah, there's some new ones that I like, older ones that I like.
Yeah, I think movies are easy traditions.
That's an easy tradition to do,
yeah.
Actually, speaking of movie traditions, I have a new one that it's a holiday tradition. Every year, everyone sits down and watches Aaron Rodgers' Enigma every holiday season.
That sounds like a ruined holiday to me.
Let's end with Lauren. She had a good one. New holiday tradition for everyone. What is it? You have to take a shot every time someone brings up politics.
That's a great idea.
Here's the
that
problem.
Would lessen. It would either make people more angry.
That's my problem.
Or relaxed and not care.
Yeah. Well, I think there's going to be.
Depends on the personality.
There's going to be a sweet spot where everyone's okay. Everyone's like, but then it's too much. And then everyone starts yelling about voter fraud or, whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful. You got to be careful with that one. Gotta be careful with that. Same with the bumps under the mistletoe. That one might get either people really excited about a business venture or people fighting. I don't know, either one. Some good traditions. I like it. Make the holidays better. Either way, just find something fun to do. Bring the family together and have fun this holiday season, whatever you're celebrating. All right, we're going to take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Show. Stick around.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen,
but I have an idea. I like that one. All righty. Did I miss any?
Nope.
Yeah, he did. He talked about Fight Club.
Yeah.
It's the first two rules, man. Anyway, well, hey, thanks everyone for hanging out. We appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Safe travels if you're doing anything, going anywhere, starting your Christmas break, whatever it may be. And we'll see you back here. We will be back Monday and Tuesday. We'll be on Christmas Eve because we don't have to actually travel this year. So that's nice. So, we'll see you next weekend or next week. And, have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.